Alright, if you've clicked on this video, it's probably because you've had the same problem as me. So today I'm going to talk about that. Severe health anxiety. And if you're in this video, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. And it ain't funny. No, not at all. And today I'm going to talk about my symptoms of it and trying to overcome it, which is where I'm at the moment, because I still suffer from it quite severely, but not as bad as I used to. Thank goodness. And really, anyone else gone through this, it really sucks. And if you've looked at my past 3 videos, yeah, they've all been about the same general topic. In fact, the last one was me talking about what I think I had because I was Googling the damn symptoms. Don't do that. Just don't even go there. It's going to cause you a lot of unnecessary trouble. And I'm pretty sure if I didn't Google anything in the first place, I wouldn't be where I was right now. Now let's start with my symptoms. And I'm actually going to the doctor this Friday to get it checked for pretty much all of these. And if the results come back with nothing, I'm just going to accept this is all anxiety, it's all in my head. Time to move on. Leg pain. I get aches in my leg, hips, my side here, stomach, ribs, chest, armpits, arms. They go like numb, tingly, all the good stuff. Burning sensations, neck pain, jaw pain, eye pain. I feel like I've got a band wrapped around my head. Wrist pain, all that jolly stuff. At the moment, I'm thinking I've got the big C in my throat and my tongue and my stomach and my side, my ribs. I think I've got it everywhere, basically, and it's exhausting. So this Friday I'm going to the doctors, I'm getting it looked at. I'm hoping they actually do some tests just to actually clear things up properly, just to be on the safe side. It always helps just to be on the safe side. But if the results come back with nothing, and this isn't the first time I've been to the doctor, mind you, but if the results are nothing, I'm gonna not Google any further. I'm just gonna do my best to move on with my life and live it. And from what I've heard, the pain should just eventually go away, because you see what happens is, crap, that hurts. I'm going to Google that. And the next thing you know, you've got a list of symptoms right in front of you, right, for some disease. Maybe the one you think you've got. Probably cancer. I usually call it the big C because, for me, calling it by its actual name is a bit of a trigger word for me. It doesn't help. But next thing you know, you've got that. Or at least you think you've got that. You see these symptoms, and you think, alright, do I have any of these? You may find 1 or 2 that you have. But then the next thing you know, you're seeing the other symptoms, and the next thing you know, you start getting those symptoms. And the next thing you know, you think you've got that disease. And the next thing you know, it hurts bad. Real bad. If that's the case, you've probably just got it all in your head. Something that took me about 2 months to get my head around, because I thought that just being in your head, oh yeah, your mind, it can't make up all these pains. It damn well can, I'm telling you right now. It can make up anything it wants to its heart's consent. Pretty sure 90% of the pains I've felt have been just from my brain, because it affects the nerves, lymph nodes, all that stuff, and can make them hurt, you see? And some of the pains have just been from tightening my muscles, like my jaw pain. It's been bad. But obviously, it doesn't hurt to get these looked at least once, maybe twice if you just need that extra encouragement. Get them to run a blood test, just do a test, just to, make sure you are in the clear. And then If it comes back with nothing, the chances are it probably is nothing, especially if you do this twice. So that's my story. This Friday I'm gonna go to the doctor, maybe wait a bit longer for me to go see someone to get some tests done, and hopefully after that it's all good. Nothing shows up, fingers crossed. Of course I've got that doubt in the back of my mind that something will, but if it does, well, that's a whole nother story. We don't need to go there, because that's just going to fuel this anxiety even more, and that's the problem, this constant what if. So what you do is you just got to move on with your life. You've got to try to push those thoughts away, and I know it is hard. That is very, very hard. I have been struggling for 2 months now, but it is possible. I am slowly getting there, and I feel just having this last check is going to really seal the deal, so I can live my life again, to not be held back by this. So that's hopefully the end of this little story for me. Don't Google your symptoms. It's easily the worst possible thing you can do. There's a saying, you contract what you fear. And in a way, you will. Because if you look up the symptoms of that disease you think you have, and you panic about it a lot, you are going to get it in a way. You're going to feel the symptoms of it. And you're going to think you do have it, when reality is 99% of the times you probably won't even have it. But you think you do, because you fear it. So therefore, your mind gives the illusion that you do have it. Don't fall into that trap. Do not Google. I've been in the constant habit of Googling for the past 2 months, and they have caused absolute hell in my life. Made everything difficult. And I've been constantly asking my beautiful partner for reassurance that I'm not dying every 5 seconds. And half the time, when I calm down, the pains, they go away. Sometimes it can take weeks, a month. I've had the rib pain and the pains here for probably the longest, you see, because I haven't stopped panicking about that. But I just got something right there, little bit of like a pins and needle, like a little pin just popped me in the stomach there. And yeah. Don't Google your symptoms. The worst thing you can do, I'm telling you right now. Just don't do it. Don't. I know I keep saying that over and over, but it's because I mean it. Do not do that. Probably shouldn't be touching this, to be honest, because that's a bit of a hazard. But just don't do it. Don't. And if you guys want to say anything in the comments below, ask me any questions about this, I will respond to you. If it's a serious question, I will respond. But really the best advice I can give is see the doctor. I'm not going to say don't. See them once or twice. If nothing comes back, look into the symptom. Look up severe health anxiety. Look up health anxiety. Look it up. Look up the symptoms. Just research it and properly research it. See a therapist if you must. All that stuff. Talk to other people with the same issue. I find that helps. That helped me a lot. But just talk about it. But do not go into Googling. Do not do that at all. Do not go down that path, because that is where things get bad. Really dark, really bad, really quick. Someone mowing back there. But anyways, that's what I've got to say to you guys today. And I hope I've brought you at least some comfort. Go to the doctor if you need to, once or twice. Get your tests run, get your blood tests. I'd definitely advise a blood test, because if there's anything bad, chances are it'll show up there. And if you go twice, if the first run doesn't give you comfort, you go again and there's still nothing, chances are you got nothing. You just got to try calm down. It will take time, but it is possible. It's probably going to be in the back of your mind for quite a while, but hey, we only live once. Let's not spend that time worrying about all this rubbish. It's a future problem. So just focus on the now. You are okay. Chances are, if you're watching this, you already know you've got this health anxiety issue. So the chances are you're fine. So, I would also, just quickly, forgot to say this, it probably had a trigger point. For me, I found I started getting better when I figured out the trigger point and talking about it. I talked about what triggered it, and we just talk about that. For me, the trigger point was last year. If you know the popular Minecraft YouTuber Technoblade, if you don't, look it up, you'll see what I mean. He died of cancer, and that's where the fears started. And if you listen to my talk about cancer video, I explain this all a lot more. I don't know what I'm doing down there, I'm itchy. But yeah, I found that figuring out the trigger point and talking about it, it helped a lot. To be honest, I've been able to go nearly full days now without worrying about dying, without feeling pain. But when I start focusing on it and worrying, that's when it comes. That's when the problem here arises. Don't Google your symptoms. Just don't do that. That's really all I have to say. So I hope I brought you guys some comfort in this. If you want to ask me about any of the symptoms and how I felt with them, if you want to try put 2 and 2 together, and you only do this if you are 100% certain you've got the anxiety, do ask and I will respond best I can. So see you guys in the next talk, and hopefully this is the last talk I need to do on this topic. We'll get on some more positive stuff in the next one, hopefully. See you guys. I might even make a video when I'm back from the doctor about moving forward. So do stay tuned. I'll see you guys.